Alrighty guys, OFD checking in here, and today we have a watch from a new watch company out of the UK, or a new upstart company trying to get going out of the UK. This is Millar Watches. This watch was sent out to me by Liam Millar. He's the owner of the company and started this watch brand. So Kickstarter launch, guys, they only got 9 days left, and it's actually quite a big stretch for them to get there. But I'm going to leave the link for the Kickstarter information down below. I did hear from Liam, and he says that if the watch doesn't go on Kickstarter, they're definitely going to go a different route with it to keep the watch out there and going. So very good looking piece. Now, this is a prototype watch, and there are going to be some changes, which I'll kind of go through in the production pieces when those come out. So get into the dimensions here on the watch. You have a 42 millimeter, what I consider like a cushion style case here on the watch, 42 side to side, not including crown or crown guards on the watch. You have 49 millimeter lug tip to lug tip, so that's going to be good coming in under 50. I measured 12 millimeters of thickness on this watch from the case back to the top of the sapphire crystal, and it's employing 20 millimeter lug openings. Now, currently, this prototype model is on a black leather strap. They are going to have bracelets available, and if you go over to the Kickstarter link, you will see the bracelets that will be coming with these watches. Another change is you'll notice looking at this case is fully polished, as is the bezel. Makes it a little tough for the bezel turning, and I think they're talking about putting some knurling here on the bezel edges, but all polished out. They are going to offer a brushed version also of this watch. Bring it up here a little bit closer so we can look at the dial on the watch. Dial is a nice layout. I love the polished indices all the way around. Definitely adds some class and flash to it. You'll see that up here at the 12 o'clock position, there's actually a recessed portion in the dial where these indices are, but the 12 o'clock is up here at this raised portion. Kind of different. Definitely gives it a neat look. And if you look at it closely enough, if I can catch it here in the light, there are actually radial cuts in this dial here, at this dial section. So date window down here at the 6 o'clock position is framed. Clean and simple with the Millar Watches logo up here, and you have the Scuba automatic 300 meters. Definitely going to call these Omega 300 hands. I mean, these are totally straight up Seamaster 300 hands. No difference to me in looking at them. I like the blue seconds hand sweeping around there. Go ahead and try out the bezel. Feels pretty nice and stiff for a prototype watch. Actually feels really good for a prototype watch. So ceramic bezel insert is being used on this watch. It is loomed. You can stick around for the loom shot. Again, one of the other things they plan on changing on the watch is, of course, putting more loom. On prototypes, that's pretty standard that you don't get as much loom as you would expect. Signed crown on the watch, as you guys can see with the Millar watches. Flip it over, check out the case back. Gives you all the pertinent information there that you want to know about the watch. Leather strap feels good. I'm not sure if these are going to be the production style leather straps or if these are just the prototypes, but I definitely like the looks of the watch better on the bracelet. And like I said, if you want to see what this one looks like on the bracelet, definitely follow the Kickstarter link I'm going to leave down below in the description. So let's go ahead and pause it for just a second, get this watch on my 7-inch wrist, and then stick around for that loom shot. All right, so the 42 millimeter case size, it fits the wrist really well. I didn't mention it while I was going through the specifications, but this watch is actually running the Solida SW200. So it is a Swiss movement in this watch. You're getting a Swiss movement. It's a high quality movement. That's a high beat movement at 28,800 vibrations per hour. Has right around, I think it's about 38 hours of power reserve, and it's a really, really nice movement. I have that in a number of watches. It's very efficient and keeps excellent time. So price on these is supposed to be around 299 pounds if you get on the early bird, the Kickstarter, if they continue in that direction. And that's around $407 USD. So we'll see where they land with this watch. I really like the way it looks, and I have to tell you guys, it's incredibly comfortable on my 7-inch wrist. A little bit flat in the case, but again, it's a cushion style case, and I really, really like the way it feels. So let's dim the lights and see what kind of loom this one has. All right, so like I said, prototype watch, but I checked out the loom, and I actually thought the loom was pretty good on this. I like the loom, these ceramic bezel inserts. I mean, they just really add to it. So definitely a nice looking watch. I'm a fan of blue. You guys know I'm a Dodgers fan, so this is definitely a cool color. They are going to have, I do believe there's a black model available, a green model, and a red model. So all good looking watches. I really like the way they're put together. I wish Liam Millar the best of luck with Kickstarter, and hopefully we can get this watch going for him. So, all right, guys, you liked the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.